What's your last name? Charles?
Nguyen.
Nguyen.
W-I-N. Nguyen.
Yeah.
Am I looking beginning a lot bigger than you are?
Yeah, you are. Because I'm smaller.
So you have to be close.
You can sit on that pillow.
I think that looks better. You think that looks good? No, there's too much space, and then now here, this is like, move over that way, I'll move over your way. There. I think that's good. Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today I have Charles Nguyen. He is the financial guru who was seeking the American dream and found it with a phenomenal story. So here he is today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Please tell me a little bit about your background. What got you started on the journey to finding the American dream?
You know, we almost paid with our life pursuing the American dream. We actually come to America by boat. We came by boat. We actually got caught, got thrown in jail. I mean, I was in jail for 2 months. And then we went again. And then when we go again, we actually, our boat, I remember sitting on top of the boat. The boat was leaking. And far away, there were 3 pirate ships chasing after us. Right? So, yeah. So, if you stick around, I'll tell you more of whatever the ending. But my dad, our family came to America, so we almost died. But, you know, luckily we somehow got to America. And I look at my dad who didn't even have a high school diploma, didn't even know how to speak English, but become a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
And I thought, hey, I chased my American dream. So what? I guess what? I went to college, got a good job. I mean, I went to college and I was majoring in finance degree. I have a 4-year degree in finance, but somehow I always got into some financial trouble. I remember filing bankruptcy when I was 21, got my car repossessed, and then I overcame that. And then later on, got married, you know, bought a house and everything, and got into credit card debt, and then overcome that. And then, but like, remember back in the, what do you call it, back in 2008, when the market crashed, I lost my business partner, he passed away. I lost my business. I lost my house, and I almost thought I lost my family. And that's when I surrender and pray. I go, God, if you get me through this, I will pursue my purpose in life, your purpose, you know, the road that you want me to take. So fortunately, I actually got my house back cheaper, and actually turned my finance around. So, but through the process, I was really frustrated because I say, hey, I'm a financial guy. How can a financial guy get into financial trouble? But I keep hearing I keep hearing God saying that, hey, the reason I have to go through this so I can have compassion for a lot more people. So I can devote tools and resources to help a lot more people. So ever since then, I was always on this pursuit of how can I really help people? And this is what I realized. I realized that we all have dreams, right? We're meant to live and do big dreams, to have big dreams. And I realized something, every dream has a price, isn't it? The bigger the dream, the bigger the price tag. And I realized that on our pursuit of our dream, this is what we always have to balance. Fulfillment, following our dream, and at the same time making a living, right? And I realized that you have to have that balance, because if you have dreams and you don't have resources, you can't do that much. I mean, you hear people, oh, I want to change the world, but they can't even take care of themselves. Right? And I find out if you focus on too much about money and making a living, you forget your dream, there's no fulfillment. Because I've seen people, multi-millionaire, they have all the money in the world, but they don't have the health, they don't have the relationship, and they don't have a
holistic
life.
approach.
Exactly. So what I realized that my goal is to help people go on this journey, of pursuing their dream. And I realized that uh, in that pursuing of their dream, it's all about managing resources. Right? And I realized money is only one of the resources. Other resources, our mind is a resources, our body, right? Because hey, if you don't take care of your health, how can you even work and be really productive, right? People, those are the resources. That's one of the underutilized resources because what people hold you accountable, people give you access to other resources, and people also inspire you. Uh, and then time, right? That's another resources, but the type of education you get, or these are the resources. So I realized it's not just about money. And I realized that no matter where you are, you always have to manage. What comes to money, you always have to master these three things. Making money, managing, and multiplying. So I realized that, my goal is to help people go on this journey, managing the resources. So that's how I become the smarter money mentor.
Wow, that's amazing. So you went on this whole financial roller coaster. Through your experience, you were able to bring that out and share with people. That's very inspirational story. Now, what are the top three things that you would say you would suggest for someone that's searching for the American dream?
Well, the first thing is like they have to know what their dreams are. Right? Because you ask people, well, what do you want? They usually tell you what they don't want. So first you have to know what this is. This is where you are, and this is where you dream. Know what exactly what this is. Your dream and goals, and be clear. So because remember I said that every dream has a price. So let's say people have a dream of I want to be financial free. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean that you have enough income or passive income that cover your expense and you're allowed to do whatever you want? Like, so you have to be very specific of what you really want. What does that look like? Right? So does that mean like financial freedom to you mean I'm making passive income $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $100,000 a month? What does that mean to you? So be clear with your dreams. The second thing is that what is your what is the price tag? Right? What are the different resources you need to accomplish your dream? Right? So the resources, okay, who do you need to be associated with to know in order to help you on that journey or connect you to other tools and resources? How much money you need to make? Uh, how much time you need, effort you have to put in? What type of education that you need? Are you going to be in shape? Are you going to be going after the dream all excited and with all energy, or you're gonna go after the dream, you could barely wake up, in bed. And the third thing I think is really critical is about accountability, right? You hear a lot of people talk about the dream and goals and stuff, but just because they talk about it doesn't mean they do anything about it. They're just a dreamer. So to me, I look at my dad, how he succeeded is actually he talk less and do more. I think we have also, there's something accountability either ignite from within. It's always coming from within, but who's gonna hold you accountable? And to me, I believe is because he have his four children and his wife, right? So that's a big accountability, and he's always wanted to be successful. This is a guy that um, in a little village, is run away from his village and go to school in the big city and then learn his trade and start his business. And I realized that our inner spirit, right? And to me, the entrepreneurial spirit is about the secret is about not about having the resources, but being resourceful, making the best of what you have. Because I see the journey that he gone through and I've gone through. It's like nice how they take over the money system is gone. And how come even that he still, restart and make money, right? And how come like coming to America with his bare hand, no education, barely any education, no money, and no, they can now speak English. And how come he can still manage, right? And to me, it's about leveraging resources, managing and leveraging resources
Yeah.
to accomplish your dream.
Wow, that's wonderful. Well, we've heard so much from Charles Nguyen. Thank you. It was such a pleasure having you. Is there anything else that you would like our viewers to learn, either about you or about your business? Where can we learn more?
Yeah, they can go to website and I have an assessment because I realize that, on your journey to the American dream, I want to know where they are at. Right? Are you in the survival level, the sustaining, or you in soaring? Right? Because as entrepreneur, we can be soaring one day and then be surviving the next. Because that's what happened to me. So I realized that wherever you are, you need a certain type of tools and resources. So when the tools and resources for surviving, like overcome debt, managing your finance, is different from the people in the sewing area where they focus on hey, how do I pay less taxes? How do I live more meaningful life? How do I give back to society? How do I really uh, work a lot less and make a lot more? So there's a different mindset when you're in different stage. And I love to know where people are, and I love to give the resource that cater to where they're at to take them to the next stages.
Wow, that's great. Thank you, Charles. Well, there you have it. You can visit his website and find out more, do an evaluation for yourself, and see where the money path takes you. Thank you.